October 14th, 2019. Gunshots inside a home on Braddock Road in High Point after a standoff that lasted almost 12 hours. The suspect died, and 2 Guilford County Sheriff's deputies were shot, one in the face.
My hearts are really heavy at this point. This was not the ending we had hoped for this incident.
Ben Gleiser has been in and out of ambulances like this one more times than he can recall. He's a 10-year veteran and captain with Guilford County EMS and a medic on the SWAT team. He remembers that October night vividly.
I was staged outside the front door. Shots came out, and then we heard over the radio, officer down.
That officer, the one who was shot in the face, was Master Corporal McLean.
I've been on the SWAT team for 7 years, and not one time have I ever called my wife before I went in, something happened, but I just had a feeling that evening I needed to call her and just tell her I loved her. I have a little boy, so, who else were they gonna call? We were there, we knew we had to deal with the situation, and we dealt with it the best we can.
We didn't know it was gonna go that way. We thought we had everything planned out.
I was the first one to see him as I kicked the door down, and basically all I remember seeing was, I never saw a weapon, I just remember seeing a muzzle flash, and I knew I'd been hit in the face. I hit the ground, I knew I had to get to Ben, I knew he was the one that was at the doorway waiting for if something had happened.
We got inside and I met him coming down the steps. We knew he'd obviously been shot. We got him outside.
There's a lot of things that run through your head in a matter of seconds when you think you're going to die.
Pulling gear off him as quick as we could. I sent one guy to go get the unit to get it back down to us so we could go ahead and get him off the scene into the hospital as quick as possible.
I couldn't ask for a better job what he did. It took us a while to find where the bleeding was coming from. It was my jaw area. He stopped the bleeding.
Due to the location of his injuries that he had, we were expecting things to get worse.
They got me on the stretcher in the front yard back at the scene, and I wanted to talk to my son. So what happened was I FaceTimed my son.
He thought he was going to, not going to make it. To me, that really hit home, and that was the hardest part of the whole call.
I wanted to talk to him one more time. So I had no clue if I was going to live or not.
How old was your son?
He was 3.
Things started slowing down for us in the back of the truck, where we felt comfortable with the rest of the ride to the hospital. We made sure to contact his family back and let her know that he was going to be okay.
He was with me the whole time on the ride down, and the whole time while I was down in the ER. He didn't leave my side not one time. I remember all the doctors surrounded me, and Ben was right there, and he's a good guy.
A hug for a hero. It's not the first time these two have seen each other since the incident. Because of that day and this award, they will be linked forever.
It's people like him that we need out there when something happens like this.
I think I was just doing my job. I did what I was trained to do.
So he deserved every bit of it. I think about him. I can't thank him enough for what he did. He was right there when I needed him. I turned around, I got down to where I needed to, and he was right there. He grabbed me. We got my equipment off. We stopped the bleeding. We got in the truck, and we got to the hospital.
And here you are.
And here I am. So, life's good.